Audio, audio.
Live in the John Herges Cambridge Motor Studios, this is WCMP.
The following is a production of WCMP Sports. Is winter ending? Spring coming? Hopefully soon. But at Aquarius Home Services, we know your furnace has been working hard, and we know warm weather will come. That means it's the perfect time to tune up both your furnace and air conditioner. During March, you can have both done for just $49. Yep, both for just $49. At Aquarius, you'll get amazing professional service and no surprise upfront pricing. We're just a click away at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Live in the John Herges Cambridge Motor Studios, this is WCMP.
The following is a production of WCMP Sports.
FM 106.5 WCMP and WCMP Online. Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Hinckley as we get set for tonight's game between the Esko Eskimos and the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. Brennan Field, the site of today's game. 3-1 is Hinckley-Finlayson coming into tonight's matchup. Esko is 5-0. We'll come back, get the starting lineups, and get going here on the pregame and the first pitch when we return on WCMP.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, a people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finlayson, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
FM 106.5 WCMP, WCMP Online on our YouTube feed. Andy Beckstrom on hand here at Brennan Field in Hinckley. Matchup between the Esko Eskimos and the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. Should be pretty good ball game, 3-1 versus 5-0. Talked a little bit with both coaches before the game. Sounds like Esko's able to get almost all of their games in to this point, so they haven't had much time off. Hinckley-Finlayson, on the other hand, has run into a little bit of weather-related problems, so they have, speaking with Coach Krieger before the game, he said that they haven't played in almost a couple of weeks, and so not necessarily worried about rust, but definitely a little bit different feeling when you can get a bunch of games in and be able to get kind of a little bit of a rhythm going. Taking a look at the starting lineups for today's matchup, Esko is going to lead off with Avery Liljegren, followed by Cole Haugen, Noah Furch, Dane Hoffman, and Tyler Kuskala. The right fielder Finn Furch will follow him. The 7-8-9 batters Jackson Okus, Cole Andrews, and Ty Christensen. Hinckley-Finlayson will have Brady Johnson on the mound, the left-hander for the Jaguars. His battery mate will be Jacob Grice. First baseman Jaden Wilson. Second base Max Storley. Jacob Parati will be at short, and Levi Diggerstrom over at third. Left-right through the outfield, Lane Van Ruden, Griffin Steele, and Randy Scaff. First pitch comes in for Johnson. Even the count now 1-1 at the second pitch. Johnson staring in at Liljegren. He has his sign. And the wind. Catches that outside corner. 2-1 count now to the Esko leadoff batter, Avery Liljegren. He'll be playing left field for this Esko squad. And the pitch, this one fouled straight back right over the top of us. Located at the press box up back of home plate. Beautiful field here in Hinckley. 2-2 now for Brady Johnson working to Liljegren. And the pitch got on flown out towards right field. Coming in on that one, Randy Scaff, and Scaff puts that one away for the first out of the inning. So one down here in the top of the first. Cole Haugen digs in, left-handed batter. Be playing second base for the Eskimos. And the pitch, this one lifted out towards center. Backing off on that one. Steele puts that one away for the second out. Haugen, first pitch swinging, went after that one, but just lifted it out to center. Bring up the number 3 batter, shortstop Noah Furch for the Eskimos. Anderson works towards his third batter. A couple of fly balls to start the game so far. 2 down here in the Esko half of the first inning. First pitch in the dirt, knocked down by catcher Jacob Grice. Second pitch here with a 1-0 count is going to catch the top outside corner. Even the count at 1-1. Anderson sets. Left-hander delivers. Catches that outside corner. Spanning that strike zone just a little bit. Be able to get that edge and be able to work away from hitters. Stay away from that danger power zone. And get him into 2 strike counts. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Goes an off-speed pitch. Misses high. And evens a count at 2-2. See what Anderson decides to go with here. The 2-2 count. Misses outside. Runs the count full. Full count, 2 outs. Top of the first inning. Anderson deals to Furch. And flown up and out of play. Off the home dugout. Off to our right. Johnson sets once again for the payoff pitch. 2 outs in the first. Curveball outside, and he's able to get him swinging. Furch went after that one, and that'll be 3 up, 3 down. No hits, no runs, no errors. Nobody left in the Esko half of the inning. We'll come back with the bottom half of the inning and take a look at the Jaguars starting lineup. We return on FM 106.5 WCMP.
M Health Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
FM 106.5 WCMP. Andy Beckstrom on hand, also on our YouTube feed. If you're checking this out on the air, you can definitely find our schedule and be able to get the YouTube link at wcmpradio.com/broadcast schedule. Be able to watch the game. Otherwise, we're definitely happy to have you join us on the FM's channel for tonight's matchup. Hinckley-Finlayson's going to lead things off with Jacob Grice, the catcher. He'll be followed by Max Storley, Jacob Perotti, Brady Johnson, Levi Diggerstrom, Jaden Wilson, Lane Van Ruden, Number 8 batter will be Randy Scaff, followed by Griffin Steele. For Esko, Dane Hoffman will be the right-handed pitcher for the Eskimos tonight. Ty Christensen behind the plate. First base will be Jackson Okus. Second baseman Cole Haugen. Noah Furch will be doing the shortstop duties. And Cole Andrus at third. Left to right in the outfield, Avery Liljegren, Tyler Kaskela, and Finn Furch for the Eskimos starting lineup. Jacob Grice comes to the plate to lead things off here for the Jaguars. Coached by Jay Krieger, assisted by Chris Kellish and Dan Mans. Esko coached by Ben Haugen. As we get set for the first pitch from Dane Hoffman. He sets a little bit of a hesitation in his delivery, as almost kind of an Eastern type of delivery. And a lot of the pitchers that spend some time in the Eastern, the Asian leagues, whether it be China, Japan, Korea, anything like that, have a little bit of a hesitation there. That one flied out towards left field and put away by Liljegren. And one down as Max Storley will come to bat. A lot of times you'll see some pitchers will do that. It'll kind of mess up the timing of the batter, not be able to get a real good bead on where the pitch is coming from and be able to time that pitch. So a little bit of an adjustment needs to be made by the Jaguars. And Storley takes a strike high. Hoffman into the wind. Hesitation and the pitch. Curveball slices its way right through. You could tell Storley, I think, wanted that one, but it was coming inside and just curved back over the plate. Hoffman into the wind, and the hesitation. A little bit of a slider missed inside on that one, 1-2. Jacob Perotti waits on deck. Hoffman with the pitch. Cut on and miss, 2 down. Storley down on strikes. And Perotti will come out to take his chances now against Mr. Hoffman. No score here in the bottom half of the first inning. Quick check of the score at Cambridge Isani. Spring Lake Park, it's 5-1 in the fifth. Cambridge Isani on the short end of that one. Spring Lake Park holding that lead. Adam Hefty on the broadcast on that one. Pitch comes across for a strike. And runs the count now 0-2 as Hoffman working ahead on the Jaguar batters. Gets his sign. Line and the pitch. Curveball cut on and tapped foul as Perotti able to stay alive. Just got a piece of that one. Hoffman now again 2-strike count. Trying to put away Perotti. Perotti swings and flips that one out towards deep short. Backing off on that one is Noah Furch, and he puts that one away. And 3 up, 3 down for each team as a flyout ends things here in the Hinckley half of the first inning. No score after 1 inning of play. We'll be back with the second inning of play when we return on FM 106.5 WCMP.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
FM 106.5 WCMP. Andy Beckstrom on hand here at Brennan Field. Beautiful place to be able to do a ball game. Beautiful place to be able to watch a ball game, play a ball game, just be able to hang out. The classic old town ball type wooden stands back behind the plate. That's where we're located. Really nice night out. A little bit of a breeze and a little bit of a chill in the air. If you're not playing, maybe you got a long sleeve on, but otherwise, if you're playing, this is about perfect as far as the weather that you'd want, and we're definitely enjoying it as much as we can. First pitch from Johnson, a little bit high and away to the leadoff batter for the Eskimos. It's going to be Dane Hoffman, the pitcher. Johnson with the wind. And cut on and fouled straight back. Oh, well, it's going to drift down the right field line. I thought that was back by us, and it's just going to be out of the reach of Wilson. Chased that one down along the line. Thought that was coming back this way. It went down the line, and it being just a long strike. Even count 1-1. Mentioned beautiful weather here out at the ballpark tonight. Adam also has really nice weather in Cambridge. A couple weeks ago, we had rain on and off and breeze and cold, and everything was rough in Mora. Last couple of games that I've done in Mora, and one of them was undercover, but kind of still wide open. The first game that I did was completely outside. I had my jacket laying on top of all the equipment, just trying to stay clean or stay dry as much as we could with all the electronics. But of course, then the first game I have that's going to be inside is going to be, beautiful weather. As that pitch fouled back by Hoffman. 1-2 the count. One and two now as Johnson set to deal and misses that one just outside. Evens the count 2-2 to the leadoff batter for the Eskimos here in the second. No score between the Eskimos and the Jaguars. Hoffman dug in here against Johnson. That one tapped back up to the mound. Fielded there by Johnson. Fires across for the out. 1-3 on the putout. We'll bring up Tyler Kuskala. Left-handed batter for the Eskimos, center fielder in tonight's game. Hit a little bit back in the box, but definitely trying to work that inside edge against the left-handed batter in Johnson. Johnson goes with a curveball, misses that one high. Rock and the fire. That one cut on and fouled straight back into the hard metal screen. It's hard metal screen up to about the little overhang of a roof, and then beyond that it's more of a soft netting that we're kind of looking through right now. Now an off-speed pitch, and Kuskala well out in front of that one. Swings right through it, but still just a second strike, so Johnson's got one more pitch to put him away, looking to be able to finish off the second out here of the second inning. That one's going to catch the outside corner and be rung up on strikes. Backwards K in the books. That'll bring up Finn Furch, the right fielder. As we move to the lower half of the order here for the Eskimos. Johnson with the wind and cut on and missed by Furch. Good healthy swing, but swings right on through it. Johnson fires that one just outside, misses that corner edge. A little away, a little high. Evens the count 1-1 now. 2 outs here in the second inning. Johnson with the wind. That one's going to be flown out towards foul territory. Chasing after that one, Grice. He's not going to quite have enough room up against the fence in front of us. Just a long foul ball and just another strike. 1-2 the count here with 2 outs in the top half of the second inning. Brady Johnson looking to shut things down. cut on and missed, and that ends the Esko half of the inning. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Johnson. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. After an inning and a half of play, still no score between Esko and Hinckley. We'll be back to Brennan Field on FM 106.5 WCMP.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Is winter ending? Spring coming? Hopefully soon. But at Aquarius Home Services, we know your furnace has been working hard, and we know warm weather will come. That means it's the perfect time to tune up both your furnace and air conditioner. During March, you can have both done for just $49. Yep, both for just $49. At Aquarius, you'll get amazing professional service and no surprise upfront pricing. We're just a click away at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
FM 106.5 WCMP. Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Hinckley, Brennan Field. Site of today's game. Going to have a handful of games here tomorrow as well, starting at 11 a.m. as Hinckley is hosting a tournament here against multiple teams. Esko staying in town will be on the broadcast again tomorrow, likely at some point in time. Join us for that. First pitch swinging now for Brady Johnson. Is going to fly that one out towards third base wide in foul territory. Drifting over, Cole Andrews puts that one away. And a foul out for Brady Johnson. It's the first out. Levi Degerstrom, the third baseman, will be the batter now facing Hoffman. A little hitch in the delivery. Half swing, full strike. 0-1 now the count, and we've seen a handful of the half swings here against Hoffman this afternoon. And whether it be the little hitch in the delivery or whether it's just kind of trying to decide on a pitch, is definitely kind of kept Hinckley off balance to this point. Swung on and missed by Degerstrom. Next in an 0-2 count with Jaden Wilson waiting on deck. And the pitch curveball is going to be right in there. Dropped its way right in there. It started high and outside, or high and inside rather, and dropped right down to the heart of the plate. That'll be the second out of the inning. Second strikeout for Hoffman. 2 outs here in the home half of the second. As Hoffman works against now the first baseman Jaden Wilson. Curveball. Wilson sat back nicely, but threw his bat at it more than a hard swing. Takes strike one here with 2 outs. Hoffman sets, and the pause. And that one's going to be well outside and offered at. That was kind of a little frisbee pitch that started on the outside part of the plate, and Wilson wanted to try to get after that one to try to cover that side of the plate, but spun well outside. 2-strike count. This one's going to be a little half-swing chopper out towards short. Glove there by Furch. Is the throw going to get him? And it does. Across for Okus. Tough play by Furch, able to charge that one, and 6-3 on the putout. Eliminates anything going for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And both pitchers perfect through 2 innings. We move our way to the third here in Hinckley. We'll be back on WCMP.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
FM 106.5, WCMP, and WCMP online on our YouTube feed. Andy Beckstrom on hand for the call of today's ball game. Trying to see if we can't get a check of the game in Cambridge Asani. Seven to 1, the last update that we had. As they move towards the latter stages of that game. This one, first pitch swinging. Okus fires that one out towards left. Coming on is Van Ruden. And Van Ruden puts that one away. Look down for a moment. Van Ruden is leading off the next inning. So Cole Andrus steps in, and the pitch by Johnson. Fastball outside. And the pitch, that one's going to be in the lower half, and it'll just miss low. Makes the count now 2-0 to the number 8 batter. And the pitch misses outside, 3-0 now to the number 8 batter. And in most games, in most situations, as far as any type of pitching mindset in a way, is Johnson able to catch that outside. Sometimes it's the toughest part of the lineup to be able to get, but you really want to be able to attack that bottom part of the lineup. Cut on and missed, and back to a full count, and good battle by Brady Johnson to be able to get the count back in his favor after running an 0-3. And the pitch, cut on and missed, and great job by Johnson to be able to stick with it, focus back home. He missed with a couple of pitches, maybe trying to be not necessarily too fancy, but trying to go with a couple of off-speed pitches, trying to be able to nibble some corners, but he just sat back and went right after Andrus. He's able to strike him out on 3 straight pitches. Bring up the number 9 batter, Ty Christensen, before we turn the lineup over for the first time tonight. As Johnson sets, and the delivery. Catches that outside corner, 1-1. Everybody playing pretty much straight away. And the pitch cut on and missed. It was on the inside corner. But Christensen took a healthy hack at it. Couldn't get the hands around quick enough to be able to get there. And now finds himself with 2 strikes. 1-2 delivery. Flown is going to come right back towards us. Working back against it. Grice able to put that one away. Great job tracking that one off the bat. Able to follow that one straight back towards us. And with a fly out to the catcher, that ends the top half of the 3rd inning. And zeros across the board for both teams to this point as we work our way now into the bottom half of the 3rd inning. The Jaguars will have their 7, 8, 9 batters coming to the plate. We'll have that for you when we return on FM 106.5 WCMP.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finlayson, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
FM 106.5 WCMP. And WCMP online on our YouTube feed for tonight's ball game. Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars playing host to the Esko Eskimos. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left, really. No base runners, no nothing so far through 2.5 innings of play. Liam Van Ruden will lead things off for the Jaguars as the Jaguars send the 7, 8, 9 batters to the plate. Both pitchers perfect through 2. Johnson perfect through 3 now as he was able to set down 7, 8, 9. Hinckley trying to be able to get something going. They can turn it over back to the top of the lineup. Van Ruden, Scaff, and then Steele as that pitch skips away from Christensen to even the count at 1-1. Hoffman sets. A little pause at the top and cut on and missed by Van Ruden. Shakes his head. Frustrated he chased after that one. It's about eyeball height. As Hoffman works once again. And the pitch. Missed that one well high, but Van Ruden not chasing on this one. Evens the count 2-2 with Scaff waiting on deck. And the pitch. Swung on and gets away from the catcher, and it skips all the way over to this near side. That's going to allow Van Ruden to get on.
Number 37, right fielder, Randy Scaff.
So the ball gets away from Ty Christensen. Strikeout and a base runner. Check of the runner over at first. And back safely is Van Ruden. Snow Scaff an opportunity maybe to get something going. We'll see if Coach Krieger maybe tries to put something on here with the number 8, 9 batters coming up. Nobody in motion. Scaff reaches out at that one, but can't get it down. Takes his first strike. Van Ruden did not leave on that first pitch, but it was the bunt attempt. 0-1 count now to Scaff. Looking for the outside pitch. They'll check the runner at first. He'll be back safe once again. And whether that's an attempt to check the runner, maybe to keep him close, but also maybe to see if Scaff squares again a second time. As Hoffman comes set. And the pitch. Scaff does lay this one down. Beautiful bunt out in front of the catcher. Throw down to first, able to get him, but that's a really nice looking bunt from the number 8 batter as Scaff got that one out onto the grass and almost like a pitching wedge in golf. A sack bunt moves up the runner. So now Van Ruden out at second with Griffin Steele. Cut on and missed. Number 9 batter for the Jaguars. Looking to try to be able to do much of the same, be able to move up the runner. The quick turn and no throw. But Furch came sprinting in from his shortstop position. Good communication by the base managers, the base coaches. Tapper back to the mound. Eats up the pitcher, Hoffman. He's just going to have one place to go. He has to go across to first on that one. I think if he catches that cleanly, there's a chance that they end up with Van Ruden in a rundown. But nonetheless, kind of it's a weird grounder to try to be able to pick that one up coming up the mound like that, and kind of ate up Hoffman just a little bit. But that's going to allow now the runner to be on at third. With the leadoff batter, Jacob Grice, he flew out to left in his first at-bat, takes a strike on the first pitch. Van Ruden takes his lead. Grice waits for the Hoffman delivery. Tapper out in front of the mound. Out to pick that one up is going to be the catcher, Christensen. He able to throw down towards first, and Christensen an active inning on that one. Had to make a couple of plays from behind the plate. 1-3 on the putout. Ends the threat that the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars had going. There's no runs, no hits. There was one left out there on the strikeout passed ball, but only got as far as third. So the one base runner left out there for the Jaguars as we still play clean going into the fourth inning. We'll have the top of the order for the Esko Eskimos when we return on FM 106.3 WCMP.
M Health Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
FM 106.5 WCMP. WCMP online. Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Hinckley. Brennan Field for tonight's matchup between the Jaguars and the Eskimos. Jaguars came in 3-1. Eskimos come in 5-0 on the season so far. Whether you want to call it the young season or mid-season, I guess we are just about into May, so time-wise about halfway done, but there's a lot of local teams that got a lot of games to make up in May. Hoping for some good weather as we work our way now into the fourth inning. Squaring to bunt, Avery Liljegren, the batter. He flew out to right field in his first at-bat. Offers at that one, but fouled it away. Just a one-strike count. That'll move in Jaden Wilson. He's going to play even on the grass. Curveball misses high on that one. Evens the count 1-1. Each team, a lot of players in their dugout. 10, 11 players for each as reserves. This one floated out wide of the home bench, and the gate not locked on that one as Grice almost goes into the stands, but it gave way, and they'll latch that one. Just a long swinging strike now makes it 1-2. Nobody out here in the Esko half of the fourth. Esko trying to get something going. And the set now for Brady Johnson. And the pitch cut on and flown back. Once again back straight towards us. And that one's going to hit the roof just above me. Grice took a look, but it just snuck out of play. Johnson with the wind and the pitch. Tapper foul. It's kind of a slow tapper. Hit Liljegren in the box. 1-2 once again now to the leadoff batter. Brady Johnson sets and fastball. Tried to hit the outside corner but just missed. Went with some heat. Johnson now with the wind. Cut on and flown out towards center. And that one pretty much right at Griffin Steele. Had to take a couple of steps to his right. Or to his left, rather, but puts that one away. And one out here in the fourth. Cole Haugen will step in now, left-handed batter. Flew out to center in his first at-bat. Johnson goes out speed, just misses outside. 1-0. And the pitch, that one wrapped out towards second base. Max Storley up with that one across to Jaden Wilson. 4-3 on the putout. That'll bring up Noah Furch. Furch struck out in his first at-bat. Was the first strikeout for Brady Johnson. 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. No score between the Eskimos and the Jaguars here on WCMP. Brady Johnson goes to work, facing his 12th batter. Missed that one high, 1-0. Set and the fire. That's going to be fouled out of play. Off the right side. Furch will be followed by Hoffman if he's able to reach. Cut on and missed, and now a 2-strike count. Neither pitcher has really been in a whole lot of trouble. Hoffman has worked ahead a little bit more than Johnson. Johnson had one batter, the number 8 batter, Cole Andrews, said he ran to a 3-2 count. That one fouled back and out of play, straight back. But otherwise, neither batter really has had a whole heck of a lot of trouble. Final score is Spring Lake Park takes down Cambridge A. Sani 7-1. That pitch just a little bit high and outside. Johnson tried to nibble that corner, less to try to get the strike and more to try to get Furch to chase. And Furch stayed inside himself. Off-speed tried to drop a curveball in there, but just never got the spin on that one. And Grice had to leap up for that one. Runs account now full. 3-2 with 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th inning. Brady Johnson sets, and the pitch cut on and shot out towards center. Backing off on that one and over the top of Steele. Rounding and heading to second is going to be Furch. He's going to send him to third. We're going to have a play at third, and he's going to be safe as he comes in head first on a 2-out triple. First hit for either team. Noah Furch hammered that one out towards center. It was a good reaction right away by Steele, but just shot that one out of his range. Now that'll bring up the number 4 batter, Dane Hoffman, the pitcher, looking to help his own cause. Runner on third, 2 outs. First time that Johnson's going to work from the stretch. Fouled away 0-1 now with 2 outs and the pitch. Just a little bit high to Hoffman. Furch on third after a 2-out triple. Hoffman with the 1-1 count. Now working against Anderson. Anderson takes a peek. Delivers home. That one chopped out towards short. Coming on, Perotti has it go between his legs and into center field. And that allows Furch to come home and score. So 1-0 is the score now for Esko, as they are the benefactor of the Perotti error. Cade Gonzarowski, the courtesy runner, on for the pitcher Hoffman. He'll be the courtesy runner. Tyler Kuskala fouls that one back. So Esko now has himself a 1-0 lead and a runner on first. Gonzarowski takes his lead. Cut on and a half swing, almost more defensive there by Kuskela. Fouls that one back into the screen. Johnson from the stretch. Runner goes. Chopped out towards third. Second hop picked up by Dagerstrom. Throw across. Gets the runner at first. Kind of a close play at first, but able to get the runner, Kaskela. And that will be a 5-3 put out for the third out of the inning. But before that, Esko gets one run on one hit. There was one error, and they did leave one out on the base paths as we get through 3.5 and move our way to the bottom half of the fourth inning when we return to Brennan Field on WCMP.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
FM 106.5 WCMP. Andy Beckstrom on hand here at Brennan Field. Site of tonight's matchup on a WCMP Sports Friday as the sun is out and a little bit of a light breeze, but absolutely loving the baseball feel here in the spring. 1-0 as Esko is able to get an unearned run in the top half of the inning. We'll see what the top half of the Jaguar lineup can do now. Their second time through the order against Hoffman. Max Storley to lead things off, the second baseman. Hoffman sets and fires. Tap back up the middle. It's going to get past Hoffman, but it'll be picked up by Furch. And the toss across is able to get Storley. Jacob Perotti will be the next batter, the shortstop. He had the error in the previous inning and came across at it just cleanly, but it just, instead of having a hop, it just skipped. It went past his glove, allowed the run to come home and score. We'll be able to get something started on offense. Try to atone for that. Takes a spinner for a strike. 0-1 count now with one out here in the Hinckley half of the fourth. Hoffman doesn't like the initial call, shakes off his catcher. Now he's got what he wants, and that one cut on and fouled straight to the dugout. Perotti got kind of a half swing in on that one. Able to shoot it foul, but able to stay alive. Now 0-2. And the pitch out to the outside corner, a little flip out towards center, and it's just going to be out of the reach of Noah Furch. Just kind of stuck the bat out there and had enough strength to be able to get that one past Furch for a single. And a one-out single puts a runner on first for Brady Johnson. We'll keep an eye on Perotti down at first. And the pitch cut on and flown out towards shallow left center. And driving across on that one and making the play, Tyler Kuskala. He chased that one down. That was just short left field. The wind kind of moved it a little bit, but I don't know that Liljegren even seen it because he didn't seem to be moving much after it, but Kuskala sprints across and is able to make the play for the second out as Brady Johnson down on just one pitch. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Diggerstrom has struck out in his first at-bat, looking to try to be able to continue the inning. Perotti takes his lead off of first, and check of the runner over at first, back safely. Hoffman takes a look over there as the sun has started to reach that really tough spot here at Brennan Field, where if you're on that left side of the field, it's tough to be able to see much of anything. Nice stop by Christensen, pitch in the dirt. Able to keep the runner at first, and nothing hurt there. Hoffman sets, and another check of the runner over at first, and Okas tried to be able to hop off of that one, try to be able to maybe get a call on that, but back safely is Parodi. Hoffman sets, and another check of first, and Parodi back safely once again. See if he focuses his efforts home now. It's Diggerstrom awaits the pitch. Curveball is going to be high. Runner goes about halfway. And that's going to skip into center field. And now he's going to take off, and Parodi's going to try to get to second. He ultimately ends up at second. Parodi got halfway down. Thought better of it, but the throw skipped away and got out to center field. So with the error as it gets by Furch, that allows the runner to be able to advance, essentially, as he was giving up and going back to first. Cut on and missed by Diggerstrom. Now with the runner in scoring position, down at second. And swung on and missed again, 2-2 to Diggerstrom. Jaguars are able to get Von Ruden all the way to third after he struck out but was able to reach on the pass ball. And a strike three called on Diggerstrom ends the Jaguar threat here in the fourth. No runs on one hit, one left, and one error in the inning. 1-0 is the lead for the Eskimos after 4 innings of play. We head to the fifth here at Brennan Field. We'll be back on WCMP.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Is winter ending? Spring coming? Hopefully soon. But at Aquarius Home Services, we know your furnace has been working hard, and we know warm weather will come. That means it's the perfect time to tune up both your furnace and air conditioner. During March, you can have both done for just $49. Yep, both for just $49. At Aquarius, you'll get amazing professional service and no surprise upfront pricing. We're just a click away at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
FM 106.5 WCMP and WCMP Online, our YouTube feed for the video portion of tonight's ball game. You can find all of the YouTube links, whether you like it and follow us on YouTube, or if you go to WCMPradio.com/broadcast schedule, be able to click on the game that you're looking for and be able to watch the game on our YouTube feed. 1-0 is the lead for the Eskimos as we go to the fifth inning. Leading things off is going to be Finn Furch, the right fielder. 2-0 now to the right fielder. Working against Brady Johnson. And the pitch. That one's going to be right down the heart of the plate. 2-1 now to the right fielder for the Eskimos. He had a strikeout in his first at-bat. Johnson was clean through the first time through the lineup, but the second time ran into a little bit of trouble. Gave up a 2-out triple and then an error. Allowed a run to come home and score, and that's where we stand. Just a 1-0 score. Very tight ball game here between the Eskimos and the Jaguars. Cut on and fouled off the catcher's mitt of Grice. 2-2 is the count now to Finn Furch. The wind and the pitch. Went off speed, missed inside. Trying to go with that curveball and just missed on that one. So full count and missed low on that one. And Finn Furch able to draw a walk, leadoff walk. In to run now is going to be Braden Lowe. We'll keep an eye and see if he stays in the ball game later or if it's kind of a pinch runner and then a re-entry. Jackson Okus will be the batter, left-handed batter with the run around first in Lowe. Lowe takes off. That's going to be bunted right back up the middle, and one play for Johnson is going to be across to first. And he's able to get him. They're going to throw back over to third. Gets away from Degerstrom. But Lowe, as he came in face first, had the helmet go over the top of his face. So he's going to have to stay there. That was an awfully close play at first with Okus. So sack bunt able to get the runner over to third. And the pitch going to be low in the dirt. Nice stomp by Grice. 1-0 now to Cole Andrews. Andrus waits the delivery from Johnson. Cut on and wrapper back up the middle. Just going to squeak its way out into center field. That'll be an RBI single for Andrus. One out single brings the runner home. Makes it now 2-0 in favor of the Eskimos. The second time through the order for Johnson has not been quite as smooth, as now Ty Christensen, the catcher, steps up to the plate. Check of the runner at first. And the throw home, cut on and missed by Christensen. Quickly 0-2 to the catcher. Top half of the fifth inning. One run is in. One out up on the board, and now two outs. Cut on and missed by Christensen. Fifth strikeout of the night for Brady Johnson. That'll bring up the leadoff batter now, Avery Lildgren. Couple of flyouts, one to right field, one to center field in his two at-bats, 0 for 2. Andrus on at first after the RBI single, which has made it 2-0. The set by Johnson. Looks home, runner goes. That one's going to be hammered out towards short, and it's right where Perotti used to be. Good hard hit ball, and it's just going to be not really a seeing eye single because those are usually kind of weak ones, but that one was 100% just a matter of the runner went and Perotti abandoned short to be able to come into cover for the runner, and it went right where he was for the third single of the ball game for the Eskimos. Now runners first and second with 2 outs in the inning. Hard throw back to the pitcher Johnson. Try to be able to get the runner to move back. 2 outs and Cole Haugen now the batter. Second baseman. He's 0 for 2. Fly out and a ground out. Takes that one inside. 2-0 now. Andres off a second. Liljegren off a first. And the pitch well outside, and it'll be 3-0 now to Haugen. Haugen looking to try to load the bases for Noah Furch, the number 3 batter. And the pitch. And that one misses low. And that will load the bases now for Noah Furch. And before we have that, Coach Jay Krieger will come out to talk to his young lefty. We'll come back. We return on FM 106.5 WCMP.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
FM 106.5 WCMP. WCMP online. It's Coach Krieger does not appear to be making a change just yet. Mostly just trying to talk to his squad out there at the mound. Have a little coaching session. It'll remain Johnson, but making sure that they know what the responsibilities are. I think there's probably maybe some question of, normally you'll see the second baseman cover with a right-handed batter. That way you can leave that shortstop over there, or just to cover for an overthrow. But that's what Hinckley does here now. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and the number 3 batter, Noah Furch. He is 1 of 2. He struck out in his first at-bat and then hit a 2-out triple and scored in the 4th inning, the first run of the ball game. Bases full of Eskimos. Johnson with the pitch. Missed outside. Oh, caught the outside corner. 1-1 evens the count. Set and the pitch now for Johnson. And a second strike. I think that Furch thought that one was maybe a little bit inside, but nonetheless, it's a 2-strike count. 1-2 with 2 outs. Bases full of Eskimos. Johnson with the set from the stretch. And the pitch. That's going to be a little high, but it gets away from Grice. Runner coming home, and he's going to be safe. As Andres comes home to score. Other 2 runners move up a bag. That one, Grice, I think he just thought he had it and kind of casually went to catch it, and it just skipped off his glove over the top. Went all the way back to the screen, allows the 3rd run to come home and score. And pitch just misses. It runs the count full now to another number 3 batter. And you got to figure that Johnson is aware of the situation. He does have first open. See if he tries to go after him. Goes to the fastball, fouled straight back and out of play. He went after him. Didn't try to dance around and let him get on first. Dane Hoffman awaits on deck. The set by Johnson. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. Cut on and flown out towards center. Drifting in is going to be Steele and puts that one away. Ending the threat for the Eskimos, but not before they get 2 runs. On 2 hits. It was near in the inning. They leave 2 out on the base paths. And we have a 3-0 ball game going to the bottom of the 5th. We'll have that for you when we return to Brennan Field on FM 106.5 WCMP.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity. Of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finliston, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
FM 106.5, WCMP Pine City, and WCMP Online. Andy Beckstrom on hand here at the ballpark, Brennan Field, site of today's ball game on a Sports Friday. WCMP 2, the number 2 feed for the YouTube broadcast, also on the FM station tonight as we bring you Jaguar baseball playing host to the Esko Eskimos. Jaguars have not been able to get much of anything going against Esko starter Dane Hoffman. Jaden Wilson will lead things off, cut on and flips that one foul. Grounded out in his first at-bat, 0 for 1. Eskimos have put 3 runs up on the board, but the Jaguars still just have the one hit. The only other base runner was a strikeout that got away from the catcher, and not much really happened with that one. Von Ruden able to get as far as third with 2 outs, but Jaguars not able to push him across. 3-0 is our score, and the pitch cut on and shot out towards left field. Moving across on that one, Liljegren able to put that one away for the first out. Lane Von Ruden will step in now. He was the one that struck out but reached back in the 3rd inning. Technically 0 for 1. First pitch swinging is 0-1 now with 1 out here in the home half of the 5th inning. Join us for a handful of ball games potentially tomorrow. Some tournament play here at Brennan Field. 11 a.m. We'll probably try to get things started. Multiple teams involved in tomorrow's game. Wind and the pitch. Curveball misses high. 2-1. Hinckley-Finlayson, Aiken, St. Anthony Village, and Esko all involved in the games tomorrow. Cut on and missed. Evens the count at 2-2 as we see a little bit of action stirring now in the Hinckley bullpen. A couple of players head down to be able to start running or start throwing, and Van Ruden strikes out looking. The backwards K is the 5th strikeout for Dane Hoffman. If you want to include the Van Ruden strikeout and reach. Brings up Randy Scaff. When Van Ruden reached, he had a sacrifice bunt in his at-bat. Takes a strike high. And swung on and missed that one. Jaden Wilson and Trey Visser went down to the bullpen to start throwing, but just seen him go in there as a strikeout. Backwards K on Randy Scaff is the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors in that half of the inning. We move our way now to the top half of the 6th when we return on FM 106.5 WCMP.
M Health Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
FM 106.5 WCMP, Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Hinckley at Brennan Field. Site of tonight's matchup between the Esko Eskimos and the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. 3-0 as we work our way into the 6th inning of play. Brady Johnson still out on the bump. At least for the moment now for the Jaguars, as they did have a little bit of movement in their bullpen. I believe Wilson was the one that was warming, but he's on at first, so not able to warm up a whole heck of a lot. Swung on and fouled out towards the right side. Wilson's going to give chase, as will Grice, and that one will get out of play. Oh, 0-1. Esko will go with Dane Hoffman, Tyler Kaskela, and Finn Furch. The set and fire. That one's going to be wrapped out towards third, just out of the reach of Diggerstrom. And a base hit to lead off the inning for Dane Hoffman. Kaskela will be the batter now, as out to run will be courtesy runner. Kaskela now will be the batter. And Johnson sets, and the delivery bunt as it comes out in front for Kaskela. Across it'll go, and covering nicely is Storley. But Esko able to get that runner up to second.
Right fielder number 10, Finn Furch.
So Finn Furch will be the batter now, as Esko has done a pretty good job being able to use some of the small ball, but then also get some timely hits. Only one of their runs is earned at this point. And the pitch, that one's going to be well inside. (1-0) here in the top half of the 6th inning. 1 out with a runner on second. And the pitch just a little bit outside, off the plate, now to Furch. Okus waits on deck. Braden Lowe takes his lead off of second, and the pitch cut on and missed. Even the count 2-2. Two and two with 1 out, runner on second, and the wind. And the pitch is going to be a little bit low. Full count now with 1 out. Let's see if they put the runner in motion. They do not. Cut on and missed. And now I guess we now have it even, or yeah, full count rather. So Furch now working with a full count. Again, once again, keep an eye on the runner. Does not go. Big lead, but the pitch is well high. Furch reaches on a walk. So now Jackson Okus will be the batter. 1 out, runners on first and second for Esko. Johnson breezed his way through the first time through the lineup, went 9 up, 9 down. But since then, it's been a little bit tougher. That one shot towards center, and right on it is Steele, able to throw it back in and able to get the runner back at second on the line drive. Makes it 2 outs now for Cole Andrus. We'll dig in. Andrus in his 2 at-bats, struck out in his first at-bat. Had a RBI single and then scored on the passed ball in his last at-bat in the 5th. Cut on and missed. 0-1. Runners on first and second take their lead. Johnson from the stretch. And the pitch missed outside. The set by the lefty. And the pitch shot towards first and snared out of midair by Jaden Wilson. Ends the threat. A couple of line drives, but nothing doing for the Esko Eskimos in the inning. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 2. And after 5.5, we move to the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 in favor of the Eskimos. We will return here to Hinckley and Brennan Field on FM 106.5 WCMP.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
FM 106.5 WCMP and WCMP Online. Andy Beckstrom on hand here for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars and the Esko Eskimos doing battle here in a non-conference tilt. 3-0 is the lead for the Eskimos. We move our way to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Hoffman still dealing. Both starters still in there. That one a spinner, and it almost hit a tough to grasp. It was definitely moving foul, but it hits just right. It's got enough spin on it. Might end up moving back fair, but Okus comes to scoop that one up. Griffin Steele will lead things off. Then we move back to the top of the order. Jacob Grace and Max Storley, the scheduled batters. 0-1 delivery, and that one chopped out towards first, and right there for Okus, just steps on the bag. And the easy out as the ball basically went right at the bag. Either it's going to be foul or it's going to be an out. And scooped that one up fair, stepped on the bag, and one down. It'll bring up Jacob Grice. Grice 0 for 2. Fly out and a ground out in his 2 at-bats against Hoffman. And the pitch. It's just a little bit outside. (3-0) in the bottom of the 6th. Esko leading it. That one's going to be a little bit high, but catches that top half of the zone. 1-1. Jacob Grice, the catcher. Set and the fire. Spinner goes outside and misses off the plate. 2-1. Couple errors in the ball game on Hinckley, but otherwise it's been mostly clean for Esko. Really the closest one that you can make an argument for is the pass ball on the strikeout that allowed a runner. Otherwise, just the one hit so far for the Jaguars here against Hoffman. Grice almost defensively cuts at that one, follows that one straight back. 2-2. That one cut on and squibbed foul over towards Max Storley. Storley will toss that one back out there. Only the 2 base runners so far for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. And just the 1 base hit. That pitch going to be a little bit outside. Did he offer? He did. Check swing got away from the catcher, but he's able to tag him out. Strikeout, tagout. Max Storley will be the batter now. Wind for Hoffman, working in his 6th inning. Clips that outside for a strike. 0-1 now with 2 outs here in the home half of the 6th. Hoffman shakes off twice, and now he's got what he wants. And fires that one into the dirt. It's going to get away from the catcher, but nobody on. Is going to be nothing hurt. One and one now to the second baseman. Curveball is going to be shot back a short out toward left center. Drifting over and putting that one away is going to be Cascella. And that'll be 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left as Hoffman continues to burn his way through this Hinckley lineup. We work our way to the 7th inning of play here in Hinckley. We'll return to Brennan Field when we get back on FM 106.5 WCMP.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Is winter ending? Spring coming? Hopefully soon. But at Aquarius Home Services, we know your furnace has been working hard, and we know warm weather will come. That means it's the perfect time to tune up both your furnace and air conditioner. During March, you can have both done for just $49. Yep, both for just $49. At Aquarius, you'll get amazing professional service and no surprise upfront pricing. We're just a click away at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
FM 106.5 WCMP. Andy Beckstrom on hand for the 7th inning of play here between the Jaguars and the Eskimos. Esko leads it 3-0 as they come to the plate in the top half of the 7th. And quickly 2-0 to the number 9 batter, Ty Christensen. He's 0 for 2. A fly out to the catcher and a strikeout. Brady Johnson now works in his 7th inning. He's got 5 strikeouts, walked 3 so far. 4 hits and given up the 3 runs, only 1 earned. Stick with us during the postgame. We'll talk about what's next, and we'll get the recap of today's ball game. That one flied out, well out of play. Grice gave a look for a moment, but that one almost out to the parking lot. Whenever you go to high school baseball games, and softball I guess for that matter, you have to definitely plan ahead and tactically park, if you will. I've had my car personally hit a couple of different times at ballparks. You think you get a close spot, that's going to be the primo spot, but you're just asking for foul balls is really what's happening. Curveball misses inside. Oh, no, rung him up. And one out. Now is Storley with Christensen with the backwards K. 6th strikeout of the game for Brady Johnson. Brings up the top of the order now, Avery Liljegren. And the pitch catches the outside corner, 0-1 to the left fielder. And the pitch, a little bit high, and Liljegren lays off of that one, evens the count at 1-1. Have to see what Hinckley can get going in the bottom half of the 7th inning as fastball's low and in the dirt. Skips away from Grice. 2-1. Hinckley-Finlayson does have the kind of the heart of the order. Number 3, 4, 5 due up in the bottom half of the inning, but they're going to have to get something going pretty quick against Hoffman, who has really been dealing so far tonight. That pitch is going to be low, and that runs it now to 3-1 to the number 1 batter. Leadoff hitter Avery Liljegren. He is 1 of 3 with a base hit and a pair of flyouts. That pitch catches the outside corner and makes it a full count with Cole Haugen on deck. Johnson with the payoff pitch. Cut on and snared out of the air by the catcher Grice. But foul. The wind and the pitch now from Johnson. And cut on and got away from the catcher momentarily, but able to get that one. Picked up quickly for the second out. And now with 2 outs in the 7th, that'll bring up Cole Haugen. But it'll also bring out a mound visit for the coach, Jay Krieger. While they have that, we'll step away. We'll be back on FM 106.5 WCMP.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finlayson, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
mHealth Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
FM 106.5 WCMP, a little bit of an extended break as the Jaguars go to the bullpen. They bring in left fielder Lane Von Ruden, just a straight switch. Von Ruden comes in to pitch. Johnson goes out to left to face Cole Haugen. First pitch just a little bit outside, 1-0 now with 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Pitch down, cut on and flipped out towards short. Back after that one, it'll be Perotti. He'll put that one away. And a couple pitches in and out will be the end of the Esko half of the 7th inning. And we move our way now to the bottom of the 7th inning and the last chance for the Jaguars be able to get some offense going against Dane Hoffman. We'll have that for you when we return on FM 106.5 WCMP.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
WCMP FM 106.5. Andy Beckstrom on hand for Jaguar baseball. They play host to the Esko Eskimos. 3-0 is the Esko lead as we move our way to the last opportunity now for the Jaguars. If they do not score, the bottom of the 7th inning, it's going to be the 3-4-5 batter and Jacob Perotti to lead things off. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Brady Johnson and Levi Dagerstrom to follow. Wind and the hesitation, and then the pitch. Check swing is held. They did appeal to first, but even 1-1 with the pitch in the dirt. Perotti does have the lone single in today's ball game against Hoffman. Cut on and missed. Flew out to shortstop in his first at-bat and then had a single in his second at-bat. He then ended up reaching second on a throwing error. He took off from first. The throw came down and he stopped and went back to first, but the throw got away from the shortstop. He continued on down to second. Was in safely then at that point. 1-2 pitch. Tapped right back to the mound, and a liner is snared by Hoffman. Thought that might skip on the mound, but he's able to get his glove down low enough quickly. Be able to make that catch. 1 out, and the batter will be Brady Johnson. A pair of flyouts. Flew out to the third baseman in foul territory in the second, and then out to center in the 4th inning. Takes a ball low. Whether you can hear the players, both benches up on the railings here at Brennan Field. Everybody up in both dugouts. That pitch going to be on the outside corner, evens it at 1-1. To the now left fielder, is the starting pitcher for today's ball game. Left-handed batter. Hoffman sets and fires. 1-1. Catches the outside corner. 2-strike count now to the number 4 batter in Coach Krieger's lineup. Dagerstrom waits on deck, and the pitch, curveball misses high. Hoffman went with the spinner, but just couldn't get it to come down. Set by Hoffman. The hesitation and rope to second. It's going to be into the outfield for a base hit. Johnson was right on top of that one. And he smoked that one past Cole Haugen at second for the second hit of the ball game. Only the third base runner of the ball game, as Hoffman also does not have a walk in the game. We'll keep an eye out at first, see if Johnson goes in motion. Swung on and missed by Dagerstrom. Dagerstrom is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Jaden Wilson waits on deck. Hoffman sets. Only the third time he's had to work from the stretch. Cut on and missed. Hoffman sets. Cut on and missed, and strike three to Degerstrom. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts in the ball game. We'll bring up now Jaden Wilson. The first baseman is 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out in his 2 at-bats. Von Ruden steps out on deck, hoping that the inning can continue for the Jaguars. Check the runner over at first, and back safely is Johnson. 3-0 is the Esko lead. Hinckley has a runner on first, trying to get something going offensively here in the 7th. Pitch a little bit high. 1-0 to the number 6 batter. They are not going to hold the runner on first as the pitch is a little bit outside. It looks like they're going to concede if Johnson wants to take second. 2-0 the count. Not holding the runner on at first, and that pitch catches the corner. 2-1. We'll watch Johnson down at first, see if he maybe takes off. Now he does this time, and squaring to bunt this time is Wilson, and gives himself a strike with 2 outs trying to go with the bunt attempt. Two and two. As the Jaguars are down now to their last strike with 2 outs and a runner on first. And the pitch in the dirt. It's going to get away from the catcher, not very far away. He's able to smother that one, but Brady Johnson able to get down to second. But it makes it a full count now. Full count, 2 outs for Jaden Wilson. Hoping to be able to extend the ball game for the Jaguars. Payoff pitch for Hoffman. Sets with Johnson on at second. Tapper out back in front of the mound. It's going to be a tough play if they can get Jaden Wilson. And it's a good throw down by Christensen to be able to get Wilson at first. 2-3 on the putout. No runs on 1 hit. 1 left. No errors in the inning. And that's the end of the ball game. We'll come back and wrap things up here on the post game on a 3-0 victory by the Esko Eskimos. We return on FM 106.5 WCMP.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Is winter ending? Spring coming? Hopefully soon. But at Aquarius Home Services, we know your furnace has been working hard, and we know warm weather will come. That means it's the perfect time to tune up both your furnace and air conditioner. During March, you can have both done for just $49. Yep, both for just $49. At Aquarius, you'll get amazing professional service and no surprise upfront pricing. We're just a click away at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
FM 106.5 WCMP. Andy Beckstrom on hand to wrap things up here for the final score of 3-0 as the Esko Eskimos take down the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. The Eskimos get 3 runs on 4 hits. They did not commit an error in the ball game. They did have one ball get away. Doesn't count as an error unless the run comes home to score, but a pass ball on the catcher did allow one runner to reach, but nothing hurt on it. Jaguars, no runs. They did have 2 hits in the ball game. They committed a couple errors in the ball game as they lose 3-0. You take a look at the quick wrap of the box score for the pitchers in today's ball game. The losing pitcher, Brady Johnson, he goes 6 2/3, faces 28 batters, has 7 strikeouts in the ball game, 3 walks, gives up the 4 hits, 3 runs, only one of them was earned. After a couple of errors in the ball game, Lane Von Ruden gets the other 1/3, facing just 1 batter, and he gets a ground out on that play. On the flip side, Dane Hoffman, heck of a ball game for that young man. He gets to win on the ball game, 7 innings complete. Faces 24 batters, strikes out 5, gives up just the 2 hits, did not walk a single batter in the ball game. 3-0 is your final score. The only scoring came 1 run in the 4th inning on a 2-out triple, and then an error allowing the runner to come home and score. In the 5th inning, Finn Furch walked, came around to score as he was moved up by Okus on a sacrifice bunt. Then a single by Andrews made it runners on 1st and 2nd. Single by Avery Liljegren made it bases loaded. Finn Furch made it to 2nd. Andrews' single ended up being an RBI single. That's the one run that was clean, the one earned run. Then a single by Liljegren and Haugen made it bases loaded before they were able to put things away in the 5th inning. And that gave us the 3-0 final score. That'll wrap things up here from Brennan Field. Hope you can join us for tomorrow's broadcast as we'll have games starting at 11 a.m. Hinckley-Finlayson hosting a tournament here at Brennan Field that will involve Aiken, St. Anthony Village, and Esko. So that'll be the next matchup for both of these squads here at Brennan Field. With the loss, the Jaguars drop to 3-2 on the year, and with the victory, the Eskimos move to 6-0 on the year. Next games will be all here tomorrow, 11 a.m. Things get kicked off here on WCMP. We hope you can join us for that ball game. Want to thank everybody back at the studio for helping us out, and of course you for tuning in for today's ball game. 3-0 your final until 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Have a good night, everybody.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.